Bombay or Mumbai is our hometown. It's a city of more than 20 million people. Being vegetarian here is easy, but being vegan, not so much. Indian vegetarians love their dairy, and it's sometimes difficult to find vegan options even in pure veg restaurants. Most people in Bombay don't even know what the word vegan means, not even the restaurant staff. So navigating the street food scene and the restaurant scene can be a little tricky. All packed goods are either marked veg or non-veg. The vegan label is almost never used. Every time before purchasing something, we have to go through the entire ingredient list just to be sure. So yes, the grocery shopping can also sometimes be challenging. Over the past 8 years, we have developed a bunch of strategies to cope with these problems. In this video, we'll take you through these strategies and also show you some of our favorite restaurants and eateries in Bombay. So, how to survive as a vegan in Bombay? Let's find out.
Green Hour is a vegetarian joint with loads of vegan options. It's one of those places where you can't go wrong. We have really enjoyed the tacos, the nachos, the wraps, and the sandwiches. The dessert was super nice too. Sadak Chap offers vegan and vegetarian versions of soya chap, an ancient mock meat popular in North India. Their vegan Malai Chap roll is our favorite. We absolutely love this roll and we've had it way too many times. They have a solid number of kebab options and some Chinese style chap options as well. The vegan chocolate brownie is good too. Recently, a few pizzerias in Bombay have added a vegan section to their menu. 1441 Pizzeria is one of them, and they have an outlet that's just 5 minutes away. It's rare to find a cheesy appetizer, so we always get the epic smoked vegan cheese dough balls. The pizza is really nice. The toppings, crust, and red sauce are all super tasty. The oregano seasoning mix and the garlic oil at this place is also very good, and we always use them generously with our meal. This has become one of our favorite neighborhood joints. And for your coffee fix, you can obviously get your favorite non-dairy milk at one of the many Starbucks in the city. But we've really been enjoying the dessert coffees at Third Wave Coffee. The vibe is super nice, and we highly recommend the salted mocha and the chocolate hazelnut frappuccinos. Imagine Cafe was Mumbai's first ever 100% vegan restaurant. Being the first to do anything in a city like Mumbai is something we are very proud of. We ran Imagine for almost 4 years, and it was the journey of a lifetime. It was intense and challenging, and honestly, we are quite glad we no longer have the stress of running a restaurant. But it was fun and engaging, and we have so many incredible memories. Today, Mumbai has around half a dozen 100% vegan restaurants and so many others with vegan options. Earth Cafe has figured out how to survive in Mumbai. They now have 3 outlets in the city, which is a huge achievement. We went to the outlet in Juhu. The decor is nice and so is the food. It can get a bit loud though. We tried the shawarma wrap, which was very tasty. Both the desserts were just okay. We visited Laken Bistro recently and we loved the cheesy garlic bread. It was so damn good and hit all the spots. The homemade pizza is nice and so is the avocado toasty. Their specialty is actually their sugarcane juice. We got a blend with raw mango and it was delicious. We've been to Thank God a couple of times and the owner is full of beans. It's always so nice talking to her. The food was tasty, but a bit spicy for me. We especially like the mushroom cheese balls and the chocolate cake. They are super highly rated online, and if you like spicy food, you'll love this place. Access to vegan groceries has been getting better and better. Vegano is a website that delivers to a bunch of cities across India. They have a wide selection of 100% vegan goodies. We've used this service plenty of times to order vegan butters, cheeses, mock meats, and milks. Greened is a store in Powai that delivers across the city. They now have a website as well. We use this service regularly and it's such a great option. Rare Earth was the first vegan grocery store in Mumbai. So if you're staying in and around the western suburbs, you should definitely check them out. Of late, we've been using Swiggy Instamart for most of our groceries. They have a good selection of vegan items. Just look at the choice you have for oat milks. This scene has come a long way. They even stock Chetran's tofu, which we really love. It's so encouraging to see these mainstream services stocking so many vegan goodies. Amazon Fresh also stocks a lot of plant milks, and we've recently discovered that they stock Chetran's soy curd, which is super affordable and really nice. Another favorite eating out strategy for us is to target Pan-Asian restaurants. The vegetarian options here tend to be vegan, and Asian food is probably our favorite non-Indian cuisine. Burma is one of our favorite eateries in Mumbai. It's located in the Fort area, one of the oldest parts of the city. Their salad sampler is our favorite. They serve 3 amazing salads, and the Burmese fermented tea leaf one is our favorite. The mock meat skewers are amazing. It's just as good or better than any meat skewer I've ever had. These are 2 dishes we always order. Almost everything we've had here has always been good. They also have a few coconut-based dessert options and boba with vegan milk options. I lived in Hiranandani Gardens, Powai for more than 15 years and we always loved going to mainland China. This is an old restaurant chain and has always been one of our favorites. The crispy mushroom chong fun was so delicious. The filling was made using 3 types of mushrooms and the soy broth poured on top of it had a rich umami flavor. The pan-fried tofu with shimeji mushrooms was also very tasty. It was super crispy and we loved the soupy sauce. The fried rice is generally very good at mainland China. Sadly, they don't have any vegan desserts. This is our favorite spot for Chinese food in the city. They have several outlets, so you should be able to find one near you. Foo is another very good restaurant in Powai. They also have multiple outlets across the city. This Pan-Asian small plates joint has a separate vegan menu. Their turnip cake, sizzling aubergine, crispy Thai lotus root, sushi, salads, dim sums, and even curries are really good. They have a couple of vegan dessert options as well. The portion sizes are tiny and it is quite expensive, but the food is super tasty. Nara Thai is located in Bandra Kurla Complex, or BKC, a new commercial district. And Nara Thai is our favorite spot for Thai food. The vegetarian dishes are clearly marked and the staff knows what vegan means. We've tried loads of dishes here and everything is very good. We love the labje salad and the tofu satay. The tofu chili is also super tasty. The green Thai curry is excellent and so is this stir-fried eggplant dish with minced mushrooms. The mock meat stir-fry is great and goes very well with Thai parathas. Even their simple veg garlic fried rice is really good. The vegan coconut cream ice cream, served with an array of condiments, is an interesting and fun dessert. We'd highly recommend this place. We love street food. It's fast, it's fresh, and it's delicious. It can even have an exhibitionist quality where it feels like you're witnessing a performance. And it's so transparent, you can see it being made right in front of you. You can even get it customized exactly the way you like. These qualities are especially useful if you are vegan. Here are some of our favorites. We love the vada pav. This humble preparation has become my favorite sandwich. The ladi pav is an excellent bread, the vada is flavorful and the chutneys and onions bring everything together. It's so easy to handle, you can easily have one while you're walking to catch a train. And if you're worried about infection, it's a relatively safe food compared to the other options because it's hot. Almost everything at a chaat stall is vegan, if you skip the dahi. I think it's only a matter of time before chaat captures the imagination of the entire world, in the same way Mexican food has. It's layered with flavors and textures, and it's actually super nutritious and well balanced. I love it. It's like if a kid had to choose only the best elements of a salad, then this is what they'd come up with. Honestly, in a way, these are some of the best and most complex salads I've ever had. Dosa is always delicious, but this is actually easier at restaurants than it is on the street stalls. Because on the street stalls, it's butter by default. You can manage, but you'll need to specify. And Frankies are the trickiest of all, where it's butter by default and there's a chance the filling and the paratha might have butter in it as well. I have never had any stomach bugs because of street food. But if you want to be careful, then cooked food is safer than raw food. And if you spot a stall with a big crowd, you know it's going to be super fresh. Commuting is a nightmare in Mumbai because of the traffic and the air quality. So when you're stepping out for a meal, you're dependent on your local joints. And we love our local joints. The staff know our dietary restrictions, and we are lucky to have these amazing places in our neighborhood of Mulund. Woodland is a multi-cuisine restaurant, but their specialty is South Indian food. We love the Andhra Sada dosa here. The vada is always freshly made, and the uttapam is nice as well. The bisi bele bhat without ghee is also vegan. Shloka is your typical neighborhood dive bar. We love the Shloka special stir fry. It's a proper stir fry in that the veggies are properly fried. It's delicious and indulgent and not something you'd expect a dive bar to get right. Tadka Spice is another multi-cuisine joint that specializes in North Indian food. The owner at Tadka Spice keeps a vegan butter substitute handy, so the breads and curries really feel indulgent and delicious, just like their non-vegan counterparts.
Overall, the level of vegan awareness is not very high in Bombay. Many a times it's happened to us that after talking to the staff, they'll veganize the entire dish but end up garnishing it with some grated paneer or cheese. That's why the most effective way is to say that you have a dairy allergy. That's when they'll take you seriously. Or else they just think that you are skipping the butter or cheese to lose some weight, and also feel that by sneaking some of it into your plate, they're doing you a favor. Zomato and Swiggy are the two apps which we use to order food online. The user experience and service quality of both these apps is very good, but they do charge a very high commission from the restaurants. So if possible, try ordering directly from your favorite restaurants. Another bummer about these apps is that it's very difficult to search for vegan restaurants or vegan dishes. They are optimized to search for veg and non-veg dishes. With both these apps making huge claims about their emissions and environmental friendly credentials, this seems like a big oversight and a lost opportunity.
We have been lucky enough to travel to so many major cities of the world. And honestly, in terms of the vegan restaurant scene, Mumbai is one of the worst. If you look at this vegan map of Mumbai, it looks okay. But if you take a closer look, it's not as good as it seems. This circle represents a 45-minute commute by public transport. This immediately eliminates most restaurants for us. And if you draw this out in any neighborhood, the choice is still scarce. But it does get confusing sometimes. If you think of all the delicious food we've shown you, then you could easily conclude that Mumbai is one of the best vegan cities in the world. And that's a fair assessment as well. So what's going on? In a way, the high number of vegetarians in India really helps, but sometimes it can hurt. The vegetarian demand is being satisfied by the vegetarian restaurants. And those same vegetarian restaurants cater to the tiny vegan demand as well. There hasn't been a need or space for vegan restaurants to emerge. That's why this feels like a whole lot of jugaad. And you keep questioning yourself. The waiters said they won't use butter, but will they let the chef know? And will the chef get it right during a busy service? This feeling of unsurety really gets to you over time and makes you less adventurous. But overall, if you are vegan curious, then we want to assure you that you can easily get by if you are vegan. There are plenty of strategies you can adopt, and you can still get delicious, nutritious food that can be very reasonably priced. If you're vegan and living in Mumbai, thanks for watching. I think you guys knew all of this, so we really appreciate you sticking around. And if you're vegan and planning a trip to Mumbai, then it's time to get really excited. We plan to make a couple of these videos every month, so if you're interested, please hit the subscribe button.